So what we are looking at is the mid-cap 50 index, and the reason I'm looking at this is that even though the Nifty went past its previous high yesterday, Bank Nifty and the mid-cap index are still within that range. The mid-cap index didn't go above that high. So what is happening is it's essentially consolidating, what you would call an A, B, C kind of a correction. And the C wave is probably not complete. It could complete at the current levels or maybe dip a little lower till the lower end of the channel, which is at around 4600 odd for the mid cap 50 index, and then probably head higher. So that's what we are watching. I think most of the first half of the day it's spending time doing this correction, which is where Nifty is in a pause mode. And once this is complete and the upward move resumes in the broad market and in the banking sector, that's when probably you would see a pickup again. So that's the takeaway. Same thing is visible in the Bank Nifty chart as well. What you can actually see here is if you just it's not gone that much above the previous high. It's come back in that range. And so if you actually consider it as a consolidation, you can do a parallel channel, though it's upward slanting, which means you can say it's a running correction. You can get a pullback a little lower, maybe closer to 31,900 odd before you really move higher on this chart as well. So to keep those alternates open for possible intraday pullback or consolidation before the next move, and probably maybe in the second half it picks up is what I'm sensing if this consolidation completes in the early part. So as far as the Nifty itself is concerned, I've discussed that we overall take this as, so we take this as a running 2 and then we take this as 3 and 4 here. I discussed that solution yesterday, and then we are broadly in a larger wave 1, wave 2, and we've started a third wave. So here Nifty is still holding well above this high, and it looks like it's the third wave is extending. It's just the other indices that are going through a pullback, which is why we are not seeing a pickup in the main index. So that's, I think, just a waiting game to allow that correction to happen before we get a pickup. And of course, you use the parallel channel that will help you project the next level that goes all the way to 12,300 odd in the coming days ahead.